I really want to say this on the record, actually, because now I guess is Love and Basketball a rom-com?
It's a romantic comedy, kind of, but it's romantic.
Love and Basketball is not the ideal romantic movie that we think it is. He literally, like...
Played her.
He played her like a fiddle.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Firsties. I'm your host Mila.
And I'm your host Mela.
If you're new here, if you're a firstie,
we're basically a safe space for first gens who dare to drink.
We like to laugh, kiki, argue.
Basically two baddies in a bag.
No lies.
No lies.
I just realized that kind of rhymes. Mike?
Two baddies in a bag.
No lies.
Oh my god, you know the guy?
Like,
hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
On TikTok.
Oh yeah, that comedian.
Yeah.
He comes in the area too. He's like I think he's from the
really?
area. Yeah, he comes from the area. But welcome back to another episode, guys. It is our Christmas episode, or holiday episode. Merry Christmas! You're like, girl.
Come on. The Merry Christmas, guys.
We were just talking off camera too. We did not plan this, but we're both kind of in just like winter weather.
In the Christmas spirit.
Are you in the Christmas spirit, Melly?
Trying, honestly. It didn't feel like Christmas like at the beginning. Mm-hmm. But I'm making it by force.
I was just telling her off camera. It was just like a real honest moment where I was like, it doesn't feel like Christmas like when you're a kid. You're like, what'd you say?
Because our parents were making it like Christmas.
Yeah.
She said, oh my God, like now I feel like I have to make it like Christmas. But like when I was a kid, it wasn't.
Yeah, like I've put an effort. Like I'm trying to listen to Christmas music.
Yeah.
I got a Christmas candle. Like
I didn't do that this year.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. No, I didn't listen to Christmas.
And I love the season. I love the season.
Yeah, I feel like Christmas is like my favorite holiday. I don't care about Thanksgiving. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, last episode she was, or the couple you were like, it's a filler. Like,
it's literally a filler. It's like Christmas, pre-Christmas, like something you have to just like go through to get to Christmas in my head.
Yeah, I feel you. So let's get into this episode. Mm-hmm. So we are gonna jump right in. What is the GOAT, the greatest of all time Christmas film movie? Comment down below what you guys think. But what was that?
The Grinch.
Of all time?
The Grinch is the best Christmas movie of all time.
Wrong answer.
Let me land.
Wrong answer. Go ahead, land.
Right.
Land this way.
Okay, so The Grinch is the best Christmas.
We're going to sing the whole episode.
But no, I feel like you can watch it. Your little kids can watch it. Everyone's going to love it. The Grinch has he's cunty character everywhere. Like, it's just amazing.
Okay. Now, which one, by the way? Because there's like so many.
There's one.
The Jim Carrey one?
Girl, I don't know who's behind that mask.
What?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, there's so many people who played
the main one. Yeah. I think it's Jim Carrey.
Like she's a fan and she's not.
I mean, it's on every Grinch movie, right?
Yeah.
I thought there was just one,
no, but there's like there's animated one and there's
obviously no one's saying the fucking animated one. But
okay. Got it. I just wanted to make sure.
No, not the recent one, the old one.
The Jim Carrey one.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to him. He's like
Shout out Jim Carrey. Love you.
Yeah. Oh, fun fact really quickly. In an interview, he said that when he got casted for The Grinch, I just think this is like interesting. Mm-hmm. Putting that mask on and the hair, he was like, it was like getting buried alive every single day. It took 8 hours.
Because he put the mask on?
Yeah, like the aesthetics. Because you know it's pretty like it's not just like a mask. They like put glue everything. It took 8 hours. He said, I can't do the film. Can't do it. So then
he can't watch it?
No, he can't do it when he was supposed to act in it. The first day, he was like, I can't do this. So I have to do this every single day for however long it was. So then apparently the studio, this is so Hollywood, the studio, I just think this is really interesting. Okay. The studio hired a CIA agent who is skilled on how to teach his team to endure torture. So he literally got trained to basically endure it. And he said he had to do it 100 times. He's like, I know how many times. I had to do it 100 times. And it was the worst, but I had to just be like, think of the kids. Most iconic movie ever.
Oh, that's
just watch your movie almost didn't make it.
I love him.
Because he was just like, this freaking sucks. Yeah.
How about you?
It has to be Home Alone.
I knew you were going to say that.
It has to be Home Alone,
I knew you were going to say that.
Like, I'm concerned for you.
Answer?
It's Home Alone, babe.
I just love The Grinch so much. Like, I watch Home Alone here and there. But I've never skipped watching The Grinch on Christmas Day.
Okay, that's valid. No, I love The Grinch too.
On Christmas Eve. I always watch.
Oh, Christmas Eve hits differently than Christmas. Low key.
Yeah, I love. Oh my god, I try to make my sisters watch like The Grinch for the first time. They're like so terrified of him, they wouldn't watch it.
Aren't
like,
they 6 or 7?
You're ruining it. Like, sit down and watch.
Oh, that is one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to movies. Is like if I'm putting you onto something, I'm
and
watching
you're
you.
Not, like
if you grab your phone, I'm literally gonna go crazy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
really, yeah. I've
like,
never watched
want
a movie
you to
recommended. Like, here's a good thing because. This is how I watch it.
I want you to really.
This is how I watch it.
Because it really gives like you're not interested. Like I didn't hit. It didn't hit.
But like if I'm taking someone else's recommendation, it has to reel me in. Do you know what I mean?
In the very
I can't be like locked in the beginning.
That's true.
So yeah.
Okay, so for you, The Grinch, for me, Home Alone. Please, for the love of God, out of any of the videos, please comment down below which camp you're at.
I feel like
it's Home
I've already
Alone.
like told y'all you could get tired of Home Alone after a while. Because it's the same thing. Like
this on my Lord and
you
Savior.
get the tricks. And everything.
It gets good. There's comedy. There's.
I'm sorry.
He gets home.
You laugh. Like we laughed when the burglars they slipped and fell when we were kids.
Electrocution was hilarious.
Yeah, that electrocution and stuff. But I'm not laughing at that right now. I'm 24 years old. That's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. But the Grinch, he is such a baddie. I'm sorry. I love him. Even though,
oh my god.
Okay, comment down below.
Yeah, please comment down below because I just need y'all to come on my team. Anyways, okay, let's talk about other Christmas.
Right, we have films, a list too.
A list, yeah. So we talk about The Grinch.
Home Alone.
We talk about Home Alone.
Okay, okay, those two are in my list.
Okay, question here. Let's talk about Home Alone. Okay. One or two. Are we doing the regular or the New York one?
Regular.
Which one's better?
I love regular.
I would say regular as well.
OG.
Yeah.
Oh, New York. I haven't rewatched New York in
a
minute. I love New York.
Hilarious too.
Yeah.
But I would say, I think New York gives Christmas.
Really? The regular gives Christmas.
No, it does. I'm saying the actual, going to New York now, even though it's freezing and stuff. You know, the lights, it just gives Christmas more, if that makes sense.
Do you like going to New York in the winter or summer?
No, definitely summer.
Okay,
I just had that comment because it was way too cold.
It's too cold. I can't stand it. And New Year's is too
it's
festive. It's just people traveling.
It's too crowded. It's freezing. The New York ball drop or whatever.
I've never been to that,
and I never want to.
Exactly. I'm never.
Every person who's gone says I don't regret necessarily, but I would never do it again. Meaning, it was just you're hungry. You're setting up for hours. It's not. Yeah.
No, I want to be with the locals.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
And they're not there. They're not there during New Year's. So
and neither am I. They know.
They know. Literally.
We know. Okay, so then what are other Christmas movies that we're watching?
Oh my god, I wrote it down. I watched it when I was a little girl. It's called
still as a little girl.
Shut up. Nightmare. No, A Christmas Carol.
Love.
But Scrooge, she's a little scary.
Yes.
Love that movie down. I've never met anyone who liked it.
I love that movie.
I was a little spooked.
Yeah. For sure.
I still love her.
Yeah. The Elf. Come on.
Okay.
The
I
Elf.
like her, yeah.
Hilarious. Will Smith, he is the elf. He's nothing else but the elf. I think that's his most iconic role, literally. What about for
Santa
you?
Claus. I like Santa Claus.
Ooh,
Santa Claus 2.
That's a good one.
Is that the one where he was he's losing his powers, right? 2?
Yes. Yeah. It got a little more
Yeah,
crazy.
It got a little juicy. She got serious.
Yeah, I got you have to be locked in.
I love that.
You got to be locked in. What'd you think about this Christmas? Chris Breezy. And this Christmas. No, girly, the movie.
I've never watched that movie.
This
will be very Christmas.
I hate it here. This Christmas with Chris Brown, Idris Elba.
Never seen it.
Regina Hall.
Never seen it. This is awkward.
Okay, I'm gonna send you. I think it's on Netflix or Peacock. I forget, but it's such. Yeah, no. It's just. I
looked at it was just a song.
It is a song, but that song came from. The Chris Brown song came. This
from
Christmas
the movie?
Guys, I'm struggling here, honestly.
Oh my god!
You think Chris Brown just came out of the Christmas movies?
Yeah, I mean, didn't Justin Bieber sing a song too?
Sure, he did. He did. You know what I mean? But this Christmas came from this Christmas movie.
LOL, did not know that.
No? Okay, what's your next one? Let's just move on.
What's the other one?
I'm trying to think.
This is not a Christmas movie, but I watch it every Christmas.
Okay.
Parent Trap.
Okay, Hermela has entered the chat. Okay,
finally have. Okay. No, I love Parent Trap.
That I think that's Miriam's like favorite movie. I think
Really?
it's Miriam's like number one favorite movie.
See, I can't even believe that because like
that
Miriam
one never gets old.
She doesn't watch movies at all.
Any recognition.
This is what I'm saying. So I'm like, I can't even imagine her having
shows. She does, but movies, she's like, it takes me a minute.
Yeah,
Parent Trap, that's a movie truly that never gets old. Hilarious.
It's just
I'm a huge fan of Lindsay Lohan. She carried that movie literally. She has played two characters.
Oh, Lindsay was like clocked in when she was a little girl.
Clocked all the way in.
No one was clocked in like that. She was doing overtime.
Can you imagine that? Yeah, that's
that
insane.
was insane. Oh, speaking of, would you want to have a twin?
Oh, good question. Good question. So we actually had this little conversation off camera, but I was like, let's save it for the pod.
Yeah.
So she compared me to like a twins on social media, and I was like, actually, would you be a twin? I feel like for me, I've always like been curious of like the closest people to me are my friends and my family, my siblings. They're the only two people who kind of know the experience that we've had growing up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, wait, I can have even closer experience. Not that it's closer, but it's just different. Imagine you were in the same wound with someone. You have the same face as someone. Like, so
the silence.
The silence is so loud. So for me, I think I could do it.
Yeah.
But then also I like my independence. So I could do, I don't even know the actual medical term, but like the twins where they don't look alike. Fraternal.
Twins. Yeah.
Thank you. Please don't get any of your medical advice from the Firsties podcast. Okay.
So yeah.
Google that. How about you? I already know the answer, but for the sake of the audience, please share.
I would not want to have, hell no. And the thing is, I think like it's cute when you think about it. Like even fraternal, maybe like I might like dibble and dabble with that. But like
think of like Kai Cenat and his twin sister. They don't actually look like twins.
Okay, I would love to have a twin brother. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, don't touch my makeup.
Yeah,
don't get
like Mella and Mello or some shit. Like he could be right there.
Okay,
but even twin sister too. I think I grew up as an only child, so I loved my independence, very hyper independent and stuff. I just can't. I feel like having a twin, we would just have to be like sharing an identity. And
with people struggle, twins usually struggle.
Exactly, and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have to like be like, okay, this is me. Like that's like I don't want to do that. Love a lot of twins out there, but like
yeah.
And then obviously like there's so much like pros to it, like bonding, sisterhood, and stuff like that. But like I get that from my friends and my sisters.
I knew you were going to say that.
Like
I already get that. I
literally. So I'm like, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. Like day and night, you're with me, and day and night, people think
that's
I'm
what
me,
that means.
You're me, and I'm
girl. You. I didn't say you're attached at the hip. I'm saying,
but you are though. Like all twins are like attached at the hip.
Yeah, they tend to dress the same when they're younger.
Exactly. Like even for my sisters, I'm like I try to make sure that like they are like individuals, and my mom kind of like groups them together. They're like literally like 2 years apart or 3 years apart, and my mom literally just like she thinks they're twins in her head. But I just can't stand that being like if they're actually twins or if I actually have a twin, that's crazy. Yeah, can't do that.
I knew that was gonna be your answer. Like you can't
imagine.
You can't do that.
Imagine someone called me with the wrong name. I'm like, what do you mean? So I didn't make.
Okay, so then let's say you are in the Parent Trap. You go to camp and you figure out that
I have a twin.
You have a twin. What is that? What are you gonna do? Like deny her?
I wouldn't deny her. It's not that deep. If you're already living and breathing on this earth. I'm gonna have to accept you, but like we're staying right now. But
if I could speak to Jesus and tell him, I just want to be by myself.
Actually, by myself, just me. But Okay. I mean, if I'm in the Parent Trap, first of all, imagine how freaky that is.
Freaky.
I walk out and I see gorgeous dark skinned girl with amazing.
I know that's right.
Right under eye face beat makeup beats. Sitting over there, what?
You're like, I just laid fat ass.
Like, cunty bad bitch over there. Like, girl, I'm gonna be, hey girl, I'm me or you? You're me?
Right.
I'm me, you're me?
No. You're me, I'm you. See, she's not meant to have a twin because she can't even say it. She would say it. So you're supposed to be your own.
I said like
you are
literally. Okay, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, back to movies. I knew that was gonna be your answer, which is why I wanted to talk about it.
It's so crazy that you look like the twins and you would want a twin. Period.
That's crazy. Okay, so speaking of what you mentioned, like a movie that you watch always, like everyone has this, comment down below. A movie that you watch during the holidays. It might not be a Christmas movie. Yeah. For me, it's Just Friends. It's a Ryan Reynolds movie where he basically fell in love with his high school sweetheart or his high school best friend, but he was kind of just like air quotes, like kind of a loser. And then he goes away, like has a glow up, comes on back, and like she's kind of still in the same small town. And he figures out that he still loves her. And this time, like, shit's different because now he's popping. He's from LA or whatever the case is, and it's just called Just Friends. And it's just in the holiday season, and it's really, really funny. Like my family and I reference stuff from it. Like it's like lines from it.
I'll watch it. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of movies. You can't tell.
Well, we did talk about, now moving on from Christmas movies, rom-coms. Now, are you a rom-com girly?
I love rom-coms. That's why my standard's a little delusional and tweaked. Because
a little delulu?
Mm-hmm. Very delulu. How about you?
Absolutely. The more delulu the film is, the better.
Yes. I want him to like jump 10 hoops at once in one leap.
Thank you. Like, I don't want to see myself up on the screen.
Exactly. Like, I need it to be like, I need to like crazy yearning. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's
okay, before we get into rom-coms, I'm just curious to know, do you like the more enemies to lovers arc? Do you like the friends to lovers, the strangers, the forbidden love? Which one of rom-coms is your just like chef's kiss? Like, yeah.
See, I love, this is actually really hard. I love enemies to lovers.
I really do too.
But I feel like friends to lovers is really slept on.
It is.
Do you know what I mean?
It is.
For shows. I feel like friends to lovers, because I love, what's it called when they just drag it out?
Oh, slow burn.
I love a slow burn. Like
slow
reading
burn.
a book, like, or like in shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But for a movie, I'd say enemies to lovers, or what's the other one?
Friends to lovers.
Enemies to lovers, friends to lovers. Oh my God.
Like strangers?
You know, like fake shit, like fake proposal, fake marriage.
And then they actually, gotcha.
Like,
that's a good one too. Like, let's cosplay this. Then,
like Proposal. I love the Proposal so much because like.
The Proposal, that's amazing. A good one. That's a good one. Okay, let's talk about rom-coms.
Okay, what's your favorite?
There's a lot. I mean, let's go. How Do You Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Failure to Launch, Clueless, Hitch. There's something about Married, 27 Dresses. I could go on and on, so I'll let you start.
She listed like the whole thing.
I love rom-coms. I love them. They mean so much to me, I swear.
I'm gonna start with like the banger, The Notebook. But it's not a rom-com, but like it's romance.
There's
nothing funny.
No comedy in that one.
No comedy in that, but like I love The Notebook. I feel like
I cry every single time.
Yeah, I haven't watched it like in a minute because I don't want to cry like that.
Oh, you have to like prepare yourself? You like, that's all I have to say.
No, I cannot. Like, it's just so like devastating for me in the beginning. But
it is.
Something like light. I love 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, that's a good. Okay, Hermela, you're in the chat again.
So,
okay,
like I love that.
Yeah.
You know, How to Lose a Guy, Proposal. What else? What other movies are there?
Have you watched Failure to Launch?
No.
Ooh, that's it's old, but it's not like old like The Notebook. It's basically about like a guy who just lives at home, and his parents basically hire this girl to basically date him into like wanting to move. He just got comfortable and stayed at the parents' house, but they didn't have the heart to like tell him to move out. And so then she dated him to be like, all right, like when are we gonna move out to have our own thing and stuff like that, and it kind of blows up. But like her job is to get a grown ass man out of their parents' home by dating them.
That's actually hilarious.
Isn't that like that's a good plot?
Have you watched No Hard Feelings?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Was it not hilarious?
It was.
I feel like that was like
she carried.
Yeah, it gave like old rom-coms.
It did.
Do you know what I mean? Like it was just. I just
okay. Speaking of that, the rom-coms are not. These movies are not hitting anymore
at all. Like that's why I haven't watched that shit.
Yeah.
In a minute, like I feel like Bridgerton just kind of like brought it back.
I know we're talking about movies, but Bridgerton is the slow burn, the enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers done perfectly, especially season 2. I love Anthony. Oh my god.
God, yeah.
Anthony and Kate. I feel like
that glow up was crazy, by the way, with Anthony. Shonda Rhimes definitely made sure he looked busted in season 1, so season 2 he could emerge as that nigga.
Because he was already fine, so
he
had to
but
double
those
down
sideburns need to be shaved a little bit.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he was like a fine man, so she had to make him look.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
So
he is a fine man in general.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
But oh my god, I love him and Kate. I think they're the best couple in my head, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Wait, how about
Queen? But that's a different series. It's Bridgerton, but it's
still like the same. Like
that's its own. That's my favorite out of all time. Queen
Elizabeth. And George.
Yeah, absolutely. He always remembered her even after his illness. Yeah. You didn't go over the wall. Like, killed me when they're under that bed. Killed me.
Literally, oh my god. I'm
gonna cry. That's the yearning that we're missing.
Me and Ruth, like,
I know Ruth was just
bawling. She's watching for the second
and Miriam
time.
is Miriam's not there.
Miriam's not there. Yeah. Actually, Miriam was not there. I don't think has she watched Bridgerton?
I don't think she's not into it like the way that we are.
Sorry, Miriam, if you're watching this,
like lock in,
like really,
like lock in.
But another Friends to Lovers, like a Friends to Lovers like movie that's done properly is Friends with Benefits. Because I haven't seen a good Friends to Lovers. Do you know what I mean? Like they always miss.
So then, do you like Friends with Benefits or No Strings Attached with Ashton Kutcher?
Friends with Benefits. I love Friends with Benefits. Like I watch it like once a year.
Actually, you're right.
It's just so good. I feel like the dynamics between Mila Kunis and
Justin Timberlake,
amazing.
They
ate that up.
But I love movies, and I just haven't seen a good rom-com movie in a while. Like, I feel like the 90s and 2000s were where it, like, they don't make the
lover boys, the yearning men
the yearning,
anymore.
Yeah.
There's no more yearning.
Like, we don't see a Notebook. Where's a Noah? Or the Notebook?
Who's
like,
Exact. Yeah.
Talking about her favorite film.
I'm bad with names. I'm horrible with names.
But like, risk your life just to go on a date with me.
Exactly.
Sir.
Build my house.
If that happened in real life, would never date that man. But I want to see it on film.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's why. Like, I feel like even outside of Bridgerton, what's a good show? Even
like
that's
rom-com?
about love. Like, yeah,
a good show. Actually, that what was it called? It's the Kristen Bell movie show. Nobody Wants This. It was a rom-com.
I started it,
but I enjoyed it because it was a different take on rom-coms. But it was like looking in the mirror.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't. It was actually very like healthy and like they talk through their feelings. Like no, but I'm not trying to be funny. Like sometimes I want that too. But I watch entertainment to like escape.
Yeah.
Or, like. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and I know that's not great for my brain because I have these unrealistic expectations, but like, I'm low-key a romantic at heart. I just don't like to like
you are
lead
a
with
romantic,
that.
Period, babes.
You think so?
Yeah. Do you think you act like you're not a romantic?
Well, with the guys.
I think you still are a romantic.
But how can I be romantic when I'm not
but it's because
out here
I mean, obviously you're not being romantic with a man that you don't think is like that you match with. Like you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you're a romantic with
what
people.
Gives? Please tell me. Oh my god, guys love hearing this. What gives romantic? Because I'm like,
I feel like because you love, like you know what I mean. Like you can tell people who are like whatever, love. Like you don't give that. I feel like all of us just love, and just like when the right one comes here. That's the vibe that you get. That's the vibe. Like if you're here, if you're the right one, then everything. You know what I mean? Like
remember the guy? I'm not gonna say who. Just you know who that met him in a different city. Remember that whole situation? Yeah. If that ended the way that my brain wanted to end because of the whole like I'm spontaneous in that way for the sake of like remember when I turned around and went back to you know what I mean?
I would see you with like your apron on baking something to mail it to the other state. Like I see you as that type of romantic. Like
you don't think you get romantic?
I think for people who know me, people know I'm a romantic.
Yes.
But like first and foremost,
your hard surface.
You know what I mean?
Is she on the issue?
Yeah, I think we talked about it on our Firsties Plus too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I think we're like, what's it called? Looks like to kill you.
Yeah.
Cinnamon roll. That vibes. But yeah, I think I'm a romantic. I think I give romantic in person too. But
if you could pick one rom-com that's your life, which one would it be?
That's my life.
Yeah. Or that you could live in.
To live in.
That you want to live in. Let's say that. Think of a rom-com that you're like, which one has a happy end? Which one's a fine
Which
nigga?
one has like
which one has a fine man?
Who has the fine man?
No, like, just literally. The scenario, not the actual like you would be dating Ryan Reynolds or whatever from the proposal, but like what movie would you want to live out?
I don't think I don't know. Wait, that's so hard. Wait, let me look at my favorite.
You
tell me.
It must. Oh, damn! I just thought about the conflict in The Notebook.
I was thinking that too, but I was like, imagine my mother just keeping mail from me for the love of my life for a whole year.
But they end up together.
I know, but like.
And then she ended up forgetting him for a second.
I think you just saw I feel like The Notebook. We only saw the highlights of it. The life itself is treacherous.
It's
do you know what I mean?
Treacherous.
That's something like I
for sure. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I'm trying to think of mine.
The proposal's cute.
Like I love that.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Ooh,
that's funny.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I might do that.
That's like I like her life. I like the marketing of like her vibe.
And even like the beginning, like you know how she's like, oh, like I'm gonna make you wish you were dead. Da-da-da.
Oh, you're already falling in love. I'm gonna watch that.
Literally, like I'm watching that. Maybe that. How about you?
I want my yellow dress moment.
Right. How about Period.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Damn, all the ones that are coming to my head, they had like Parent Trap has conflict in it. It's kind of a rom-com kind of.
For who? Oh, the parents?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm always thinking about like the twins.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like The Notebook, How to Lose a Guy in 10, Failure to Launch.
I haven't watched it.
Maybe that one. I like moments where like, the reason why I like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is because like, she basically did a bit for 10 days and so did he.
She was literally trolling. And I feel like that's the theme of my life. Unless I'm tricked into a relationship, I'm not getting in one. Do you know what I mean?
I feel so seen.
So it's like, it has to be that. I have to start off trolling and then I just blink and I'm like, we're cutting a happy anniversary cake.
Do you ever get to a moment when let's say you're talking to a guy or you like a guy or whatever, and you almost like kind of the reason why I think we like not trolling, I put that in air quotes, but like that movie is because she could do ridiculously anything because she knows that she has a task.
Exactly.
And then she got tricked into being like, oh, I actually like who he is. But I think she was able to be like almost like a weirdo or this other person because she knows that she's kind of dope and like she would never behave that way. So like for you, like, do you think the reason why you could do that is because you can resonate with her actual person is, oh, I'm actually a dope chick. I know I'm dope. But for this sake of my task, I have to be a little cuckoo. Because you would never actually behave that way. You would never call him 10 million times the first night you're meeting. Or would you, girl?
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was
never.
Like, wait, you're silent. Okay.
I would never do that, right? I think it's because, like, is it just me? Or, like, when you're, like, if I meet you with the intentions of, like, you know, taking you seriously, whatever, I get in my head a lot.
Me. That's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah,
thank you for setting it up.
Like I might, like, you won't see the full Hermela. And then later on, I'm going to be like, wait, do you really like me or do you just like...
That's why we have to be tricked.
That bitch Hermela, nonchalant, cool. Because I'm not nonchalant. I'm actually very... Chalant. Very chalant. Like, nothing about me is nonchalant.
Have you met her?
Yeah, 24/7. Do you know what I mean? Like, but if I meet you, like, either like in a friends or like... trolling wise,
that's why I kind of wanted to
see me with no barrier.
That's why I was going to ask you is that if you know that all the cards are on the table, does that scare you more? I'm not telling you the last couple of guys I was into, we were friends first. And what I mean by that, that's not trying to be corny. I do think a friendship of a foundation is great for a relationship, but it's because one day I was just like, oh, and then I just saw a different side of him, whether it's like the way he took care of my family or my friends or how he treated me or how he helped me with this one problem. And then I was like, oh, okay.
That's never happened to me because once you're my friend, you're literally like my brother.
Really?
I can't unsee it. Like,
oh, so then you can't be friends with a fine nigga.
I can't be friends with a fine nigga. That's what you mean. What are we talking about? I cannot be friends with a fine nigga because if I find you attractive, do you know what I mean? But if you're an attractive man, that I'm not attracted to.
That's what I mean.
But like someone that I'm attracted to, I can't be friends with
Whoa,
someone.
that's crazy. That's crazy. No, you misinterpreted me, please. And the audience might have too. No, I'm not. I'm saying I haven't been friends with someone who I'm attracted to. I've been friends with people that I think is attractive. Like I'm like, oh, he's an attractive guy for sure.
You're not attracted to him
until it snuck up on me. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, like, I can see that happening.
Physical is fine,
okay.
And then we were friends for years, and then I'm like, I know his character now because he's also my friend, so I don't think he's like being performative as much.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes me nervous about at meeting. Hi, I like you, or hi, we're getting set up, or whatever.
Yeah,
because I think they're bringing their representative, so I'm like, I don't know if I actually know you.
That's true. So
okay, then you could be friends with a fine nigga. I think the answer is still no for you.
That I'm not attracted to, I can.
Because I know you, just because he's physically attracted doesn't mean you would actually date him. If he doesn't have some substance, faith, all that stuff, you're not going to entertain it.
So if I'm like, that's actually the best case scenario where like you're a fine man that I can acknowledge that you're fine, but I'm just like not attracted to you.
That's what happened to me.
And then something happens and you just like, like man of God, like you're just like,
it could be humor.
You're like something clicks. That's perfect.
Exactly. I'm telling you, people have to trick us.
Yeah. No, you have to.
Which is our mental illness, I swear. Because why can't we just be like, I like you too, or whatever. But it's too much for me.
Yeah, I will say, the last person I talked to, is this a little too deep? Maybe. But
let's get
not even talk to, honestly. Like, I just want like on one date with this guy. But that was for the first time, like, oh, I'm attracted to you, and I'm like, okay, I like your personality, like I didn't have to like.
I remember.
Yeah, like the whole facade thing.
Yeah,
not the facade, but like how you're like nonchalant or like you're low. I was not guarded at all, and I was surprised. I was like, oh wow, you're actually pretty cool, but
very rare. No, that worked out. I'm joking. No, we're done. No, but for real, seriously, for me too. Like it. You have to almost.
We might have to unpack this, babe.
We do on a separate episode because it's supposed to be the Christmas episode.
We said we're realizing we have to be tricked.
Literally,
it's just crazy.
Any other rom-coms that you want to go over?
Not my favorites, but I really want to say this on the record actually, because now I guess is Love and Basketball a rom-com?
It's a romantic comedy kind of, but it's romantic.
Love and Basketball is not the ideal romantic movie that we think it is. He literally
played her.
He played her like a fiddle, and he
go into it.
Like, imagine she liked him. He didn't like her. He played her in he got another girl in front of her face, saying, "That's just my friend." Da da da. And then when you tore your ACL, or like when you just can't make it into the NBA, that's when you're gonna get her. And on top of that, he said, "What was the game that they played? Like to win my heart or some shit?"
Yeah.
And he dunked on her. Are we well?
Are we okay?
Are we okay? I'm sorry. Whenever people are like, Love and Basketball, Ruth, this is for you. Actually, she loves that movie down. And that's not.
Yeah, but when that movie came out, we didn't have a brain too.
No, literally, no, she still rides for it. But
that's insane.
Love and Basketball is not.
Those are one of the films where it's it was romanticized. Then when you actually wite down the facts, you're like, wait, that happened and that happened.
Yeah,
and that,
I was watching it in college and I was like, wait a minute, that little wait a minute meme, that was me. I was like, what is going on right now? This is not ideal at all. I would not want this.
Ooh, unpopular opinion, low key.
Yeah. So come on, guys, let's lock in.
Yeah. For me, my unpopular opinion, it's not a rom-com, it's just movies in general. Harry Potter, I don't get it.
Are we okay?
I don't get it.
Are you well? What do you mean you don't get it?
I don't get it.
What do you not get?
I just don't get it.
What part though?
All of it.
Are you not you don't like fantasy?
Not necessarily, and I know this is an actual unpopular opinion.
This is an actual unpopular.
There's a whole community. It's a cult following.
What do you mean?
There's
I literally have I literally have the hoodie, the scarf.
Okay, tell me what is it about? What?
Have you read the book though?
I haven't. I watched all the films, but I haven't. I have not
read. I think it's I literally love. I feel like something's missing right there.
I literally love the first one, and that's it.
Oh, you like the first one?
Yeah,
that's the first one. Then how don't you like the other ones? It's so good.
And the reason why I bring this up is because I sometimes me and my siblings sometimes watch Harry Potter in the Christmas season.
Yeah, it's a Christmas. Oh yeah, Harry Potter's a Christmas.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
For sure.
Okay, and you like all of them.
I love all of them. I feel
like Prisoner of Azkaban is your.
I know
that was your favorite one.
Oh my god, you know so well. I love Prisoner of Azkaban. I love Goblet of Fire. What else? I cried for Goblet of Fire too.
Okay,
you don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Literally don't care. No, but actually tell me, what is it about? Like,
I think it's like, one, I read it when I was a kid, so there's already like that little like, you know,
nostalgia.
Yeah, and you like grew up with the kids too. Like,
no,
Harry was a little boy,
yeah.
whatever. And I'm sorry, like that was like a perfect, like a well thought of fantasy world. I think Hogwarts should exist actually in real life. Yes, petition. But
okay, maybe I should give another chance.
Like, it's so magical. It's so like, I don't know. It reminds me of my childhood now. Like, it's so like warm. Do you know what I mean? So yeah,
I do love the friendship of them. I think it's really sweet and cute. But yeah, I don't.
Friendship, girl.
I don't.
That's like the bottom.
Can you tell that I don't really care? Like, whatever.
No, watch. Yeah. You said you liked the first one, right?
Yeah. And I think it's because similar to you, I watched it when I was a kid, and I just like
it's so cute.
Like I love the book. I like it. I love like an underdog story. Like his family thought he was shit, and he actually was.
Oh my god, his parents
that nigga.
Me off,
and
yeah. No. Oh my god, I wish you read it. I feel like reading the book.
I wanted to.
I love it a lot because I read the book. I think if you read the book first, and then watch the movie, then it's good.
Okay.
Because that's how I did it, but. People who just watch the movies, like, you're not really tied to it. You know what I mean? Harry Potter's just Harry Potter. But no, Harry Potter's not just Harry Potter.
No, I'm telling you, there's a cult following. I know that people are like, what the hell, Mila?
Yeah.
Please don't unsubscribe. Please stay with us.
I'm so weak. Have you, like read any other, like, fantasy books? Or
now that I can think of
fantasy books, actually?
No, I'm not really into fantasy. That's probably it.
Okay, see? I think that's probably it.
I'm not really into fantasy.
So have you watched, like, Percy Jackson?
No, silence is loud, by the way, guys.
This feels like the office when Jim is just like looking at the camera, like when something happens, like
yeah. I'll do a tight shot of you in that,
please, because what?
The fantasy really is like the Marvel and stuff like that. Like, but here and there, I'm not like a diehard Iron Man or whatever. But like, if it looks like a good film, I'll go watch it.
You know,
like Spider-Man killed me. I think I watched Spider-Man with Miriam and my brother, and I was in the middle seat, like sobbing. Like,
which one? The last one.
The one with Tom Holland and Zendaya, the one where
Away from Home or something, right?
Or
Homecoming.
Something like. Did you watch it?
I think I did. I watched one, but don't spoil it. I'm not really caught up with the Marvel.
Okay, gotcha. It was the one where. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you actually, but anyway, someone dies.
I've seen one.
Someone dies, and the way that he mourned it was just like so
Who
freaking
dies?
sad.
What do you mean?
Like, can I just tell you?
No, don't tell me.
Oh my god, guys! You guys know
don't
who dies.
Me. But no, I'm too late. Like I watched.
But the way that he mourned the family
Infinity Wars. Is it Iron Man?
No. Can I just tell you? It's his aunt. His aunt, Spider-Man. His aunt passed
away.
Oh,
I thought you said Shazam. I thought you said Shazam. I was like, who the fuck is Shazam?
No.
His aunt. Girl.
It was just so freaking sad.
Oh no! I watched Infinity Wars Part 2 this year.
Oh.
On my way to Thailand. Like I'm like 5 years too late.
You probably watched 10 films on that flight.
Yeah, but I didn't care like enough to like watch it, and then I watch it now. When I tell you, I've been sleeping on that movie for so long. Iron Man dying tore me to shreds.
I've discovered so many films on flights when you're forced to just because they don't have that many. And you watch it, you actually like.
Yeah. Oh my god, no. Becca, I'm actually gonna put this on record too. She told me to watch Pride and Prejudice, and she loves that movie. She's like, I love it. Like, she knows how much I love like the yearning man.
Yeah,
whatever, like
we love it. Love that. Bring that back, by the way.
Exactly, and that's why like I love Anthony because he just like executed so perfectly.
He did,
and she tells me like he's better than Anthony, right?
Not true.
I watched Pride and Prejudice. What is going on?
What is going on?
What is actually going on? I couldn't even tell that he liked her until the end. All he did was just clench his fist.
I'm telling you, we romanticized a lot of this. Bars in hell back then too.
Like, and he was just like standing like this, like he was a stuck-up bad bitch, honestly. And she was like, "That's amazing." I was like, I literally had to text her the second my flight ended.
You okay?
I was like, I'm never taking any movie recommendations from you because what are we talking about? You are literally like offending my man Anthony Bridgerton. Don't ever do that.
Okay, speaking of movie recommendations, to wrap up the episode, what is your all-time favorite film? The one that you will recommend to the audience if they haven't already seen it, but that you will always recommend. Stand on 10, die on this hill with this film.
That's the pressure.
It is. It's like what's your favorite album? Like it's like tough to pick one. Or let's do top 3 if you want.
Okay, but like I have to think. Like my mind's going.
Like think of the. I could go while you're thinking.
Go ahead.
Mine is. I think I actually told you. It's just Remember the Titans.
Oh my god, you love that movie.
I love that film, and it's so random, guys. Right? Because it's like, what, girl? It's about football. It's about brotherhood. Like what? Yeah. I love an underdog story. The coach was an underdog. I will also say, where they filmed that film. Yeah. I didn't go, but my siblings went to that exact school where they filmed.
Wait,
in Alexandria, where they filmed.
What do you mean? The school, right?
The school.
Yeah, me too. But
what do you mean, me too?
I went to that school, babe.
What school?
That school.
Hammond?
No, girl. They filmed it in
TC. So Hammond was a middle school. TC, yeah. You went there?
Yeah.
You did not know they filmed there?
No, I know they filmed there, but I know your siblings.
My brother and sister went there for a little cute moment until we moved to Springfield.
Not a cute moment.
Yeah, literally a cute moment. So that, and then just the brotherhood. It was just like every single time I watch it, I sob. Trust me, I'm surprised that this is my, out of all the films, that's my favorite film. It's just such a good film. Denzel's in it. He's fine.
I watched it once. We watched it in TC.
All right. So what's your favorite one?
She said, anyways. This might be too like niche, but I love this movie and I think it's a 10 out of 10. And Truman Show.
Ooh, you spoke about this.
I love the Truman Show so much, but I think it's like, I don't know. You know when there's like a emotional tie to it? Like, yeah. I don't know what memory it's tied to, but I just love that movie so much.
That's a good one.
It's not that like you don't rewatch it multiple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like like she was cute.
We get it. Yeah.
I love it so much. And
you mentioned that before.
Or like Pursuit of Happiness. Like you can't go wrong with that.
Oh, that makes me sob.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like
that makes me sob.
You can't go wrong with that. So maybe
never let someone tell you can't do it. Even me.
And
he puts that basketball in the plastic bag and they keep walking.
He's so cute. And
yeah.
Okay, not like
the dramatic pause. I'm nervous. What, Mela?
Not recommending them, but like like I'm just my favorite movie of all time. Not of all time, but like one of my favorite cartoons. Yes. You know it. Actually, tell them.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda.
Now that's random. But what about it? Like, honestly, I haven't given it a chance. We have not sat on this couch. We've said we were going to do it and watch it.
You've never watched it.
I've told you this a million times, and you make this response every single time.
Because it's so insane to me, Mila.
But that's not the most basic movie, babes. Like, that's so niche.
It's not niche.
It is.
It's not niche at all, actually.
It is, though.
Not niche at all.
That's like me saying, like...
Kung Fu Panda is like... Is it a Disney movie?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
it's Pixar, like that area, that like family.
Yeah, that's like a very common movie.
Okay,
like,
why? I just need to know this.
It's just so good. I don't know how to like explain it. It's just so good. I love it. Like you don't understand. I love it.
But why? Like answer me that. Your childhood, like
Poe is like an amazing character. What's this guy? The guy from School of Rock. Jack Black.
Jack Black. Yeah.
Wow. I literally have to think of a mean
This is my favorite movie. Doesn't know anything about it. Go ahead.
No, because I'm bad with names, but it's just like it's just warm. Like, you know, like movies that make me feel warm and just like cozy and just, it's
how many times do you think you've watched it? Like, just roughly.
I watched Kung Fu Panda since it came out every year. Like, every year since it came out, I've watched
that's an old-ass movie.
Yeah, so y'all do the math, guys.
Girl, she's running those numbers. No, they should give you a check.
I need a check from them. Yeah. Thank you. Jack Black. DM me, thank you.
Kung Fu Panda. Remember the Titans.
Remember Titans.
Like, okay, well, yeah. Because we give, like, rom-com or, like, girly.
We've been talking about love, girly. Remember Titans. Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. Like, girl. But before we wrap up this episode, guys, happy holidays. I hope you're spending time with your family. I was literally about to ask you, what are you grateful for? We already did that. We already did that holiday.
For sure. Oh, let us know what movies you guys would recommend.
Yeah.
So we could watch it.
And also if you agree or disagree with us.
Yeah. And then tell her why, explain to her why Kung Fu Panda is that girl of the movies and Harry Potter, please, because I already know the Harry Potter. The Potter
crew,
like in the.
They're gonna come for me for sure. For sure.
But yeah,
that's it for this episode, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for everyone who's listening, watching, viewing, subscribing.
Follow us on all our social media.
Please do
engage with us on Firsties Corner so we can talk to y'all.
Please do. We just dropped a Firsties Corner. 2 girls, 1 brain cell.
Oh, Firsties Plus.
That came. Sorry, Firsties Plus. That's what I meant last week. Yeah. And that was hilarious.
First vlog-ish. So let us know what y'all think about it. Like vlogs, do you guys want to see more of that type of content on Firsties Plus? Or challenges like the one we did with Off the Dome before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to come out too.
That was fun too. Oh, yeah. There's another challenge too with Sarah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Week,
I keep forgetting that we're working, guys.
No, literally.
We're working.
So by the time this drops, it's tomorrow. So tomorrow would be Firsties Plus.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. That's how time works. Got it. That is it for this episode, guys. We'll see you in our next episode. Bye guys.